What up, people? This is BrOOkLyN380 giving you a little pre-fight comment session for UFC 124. It's gonna be George St. Pierre versus, what's his name again? Koscheck. These two are going at it for the second time. George St. Pierre basically steamrolled through that whole welterweight division. Now it's up to the point where he's getting rematches. The guy's only fighting once a year. I don't think ring rust will be an issue for George St. Pierre fighting, once a year, because I know he trains thorough. But, look what happened to Fedor. Fedor was fighting once a year. He was thought to be the best in the world, and he lost to Werdum. Werdum was getting beat up in the UFC, and then once he left, he went to another organization, and he choked out Fedor. So the question is this going to happen to St. Pierre again? Koscheck was trash talking St. Pierre on the reality show. He trash talked him in interviews. And usually when people get under St. Pierre's skin, he performs at his best. He whoops their ass. Look what he did to Matt Hughes the second and third time. Look what he did to BJ Penn. These guys talk bad about him, and he performs at his best. The thing about Koscheck is St. Pierre got better wrestling than him. St. Pierre got better kicks. As of like knuckling up, like boxing wise, I think St. Pierre is quicker than him, and St. Pierre has better combinations. But Koscheck got a nasty overhand right. He got a nasty overhand right, and he got a nasty roundhouse punch too. And if he catches George in the equilibrium, same spot that Matt Serra got him, he may rock George. He may put him out like that. So George definitely got to watch out for that. But overall, George St. Pierre got the better wrestling. And here's another thing. If George St. Pierre takes Koscheck down and keeps him down and makes it a boring fight like he did Dan Hardy, then it's going to be to the point where, how are the fans going to react to that? St. Pierre's a good fighter. Everybody likes him, but it's getting a little old how he just keeps taking these dudes down and keeps them down and, doesn't put them away. He managed to put Penn away by taking him down, but he didn't even really hurt Dan Hardy. Dan Hardy didn't even look like he was in a fight when the fight was over. He keeps Koscheck down and he don't get to put him away. How's that gonna seem, And then if he does win this fight, who's next? Don't tell me he's gonna fight Fitch again. It's time where he needs to cowboy up and meet Anderson Silva at a catchweight, because he's talking about he wants to do this and that, and he's not fighting for the belt because he has it. He's fighting for a legacy. Okay, dude. Well, you beat these guys already, and you giving them another chance. Well, what if Koscheck wins by some fucking miracle? Does that mean he's a better fighter? George St. Pierre need to cowboy up and fight Anderson Silva already. That's what everybody wants to see. That's what he needs to do, Not for the money, but for some fucking honor type shit, warrior against warrior. These guys are labeled the pound for pound best in the world, so it's time for them to meet at a catchweight, and do their thing. And George St. Pierre fights Anderson Silva. Can Anderson Silva stop George's shot? Nope. But is George going to be able to, accumulate an assault on the ground and put Anderson Silva away? Not if Chael Sonnen couldn't. I don't know. Chael Sonnen was beating the shit out of Anderson Silva on the ground, and at the end of the fight, it was like, the dude wasn't even bleeding. So I don't know. Standing wise, I don't think St. Pierre wants to stand with Anderson either, because Anderson's kicks are lightning fast. But anyway, I'm straying away from the fucking topic at hand. UFC 124, St. Pierre versus Koscheck. My prediction, St. Pierre's going to win a decision. He's going to win a decision, and it ain't even going to